Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Star Bazaar and to another news update for Star Wars Battlefront 2. I've been putting this update off because I, along with all of you wonderful people, am still waiting for the July community calendar for Battlefront 2, which is detailing all of our in-game events happening this month. This calendar is a bit special though, because we have word that this month's events will be different from the typical limited time events we've had every month so far, like the Triple XP weekends or the Battle Point events. We'll be going into some specifics in this news update, so hit that thumbs up button if you like the coverage, drop a comment with your thoughts below, and let's check it out. First thing to go over, I wanted to clear some things up regarding the upcoming new planet, Felucia, because there seems to be some confusion around the community regarding when it will be released. We're going to clear that up right now, so right away, if we look at the Battlefront 2 roadmap, we can see that the new map, Felucia, is slated for the fall season, not even a specific month to go with it, just fall. A quick Google search will tell us that the first day of fall, in the northern hemisphere anyway, which is what we're going off of, is September 23rd, meaning that if we're to believe the official roadmap, the earliest we'd see Felucia is with the September game update. Now keep in mind that General Grievous, Geonosis, and Obi-Wan Kenobi was all slated for fall last year, and we didn't see them until October and November respectively. So there is still a possibility that the new map won't come until then also. But the confusion that I've been seeing is a lot of people in the community seem to think that Felucia is coming in August, which is simply incorrect if we're going off of the roadmap. In August, we only have the new ways to play scheduled and nothing more, but I think I see where the confusion is coming from. Our community managers, Ben and Kevin, have both answered questions about when we will learn more about Felucia, stating that more information on the new map will be given in August. I think some people were getting confused by these responses, thinking the map itself is coming in August, which is just simply not the case. We will just be getting more information that month, and most likely a solid release date. Honestly, if I had to make a prediction, I think we'll be getting the map in September, because the first day of fall is close to the end of that month, which is when these updates drop, and also, if it releases in September, that leaves the last 3 months of the year open for other content like possible Episode 9 DLC, or even something else. September is just my prediction, but we will absolutely be getting more info on Felucia in August. Just don't expect the map itself that month. But drop a comment below and let me know what month you think Felucia will drop in Battlefront 2. Next, we have some interesting information on campaign maps in Battlefront 2, specifically why campaign maps are not in the multiplayer. Admittedly, Battlefront 2's campaign had a pretty mixed reception, but I don't think anyone is arguing that it has some of the coolest looking maps in the entire game, from Vardos all the way to Pilio, and while it's cool to run around these maps in the campaign, they are only playable in that mode. We don't get to run around Pilio or Sullust or Vardos in the multiplayer, and it is really a bit of a shame because they are some great maps. Kevin has some insight into why this is the case though, and it all has to do with design. He says, while I agree that there are some great locations in the campaign, they were designed with the intention of use for a campaign and not really for the likes of flanking routes, spawns, objective points, etc. It is indeed a shame, but nothing is impossible, just not our aim right now. So with that answer, it seems that map design is the biggest reason they can't bring campaign maps into multiplayer. They would have to redesign a lot of them so they could work with objectives, have correct spawns, flank routes like he mentioned, all of which is important to consider in a multiplayer setting. It's not a simple copy and paste job. Maybe one day we could see a map or two from the campaign, but like he said, it's not a focus right now. With all of that cleared up, let's now talk about this community calendar, man. We've been waiting for almost a week at this point, and I just simply could not put off this news update any longer. I have a few discussion videos I've been wanting to upload, but every day this month so far, I've thought to myself, okay, maybe the calendar will drop today. Okay, maybe today. So at this point, let's just at the very least talk about what we can expect from this calendar while we wait for it to arrive. As I mentioned earlier, according to Kevin, this calendar will be different from others we've got because there will be no traditional limited time events happening this month. That means no double or triple XP weekends and no battle point events for vehicles or reinforcements or anything like that. Instead, we're getting a series of challenges for the community, where once we complete them, we will be awarded in-game prizes. Maybe you've seen a few of these already in the collections menu. It's the animated victory poses that are currently there but are not available to unlock or purchase just yet. There are 4 of them available so far, one each for Darth Maul, Obi-Wan Kenobi, General Grievous, and Yoda. If we complete the challenges that will be detailed in the calendar, we can unlock these poses, and some extra voice lines for certain heroes that can be equipped to the voiceover wheel. So far, we just know which heroes are getting poses, but we don't know which heroes are getting additional voice lines. And Kevin said that we will find out which heroes get voice lines with the calendar, so we're just waiting for the moment of truth when that drops. We will have a separate video going over it, because it sounds like this calendar will be a little bit more in-depth than others we've seen so far. I can only assume that each week will have different challenges, so we'll be covering all of them once we get our hands on that calendar. Keep in mind, these events are the highlight of the month of July, as there will be no traditional monthly update like we usually have. A lot of the developers at DICE are on vacation, so there aren't enough hands to provide a full-on game update this month, making the next update in August, with the scheduled new ways to play. We'll be looking forward to finding out more about that and Felucia as we get closer to it. But that is all the Battlefront 2 news that we have today. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you like today's coverage, subscribe to the channel for more Battlefront 2 videos if you haven't already, and don't forget to leave your predictions for Felucia's release date down in the comments below. Remember, we're not getting the map in August, just the information about it. That's it for this one, guys. I appreciate you all stopping by the Bazaar. I'll see you all out on the Battlefront. Peace.